Stuffed with US Treasuries, how stablecoins became the hidden buyer of US debt. Flint West, reporting from the macro frontier. The suits in Washington finally stopped whispering and started announcing the plan. No more Federal Reserve taper tantrums or hand-wringing over who's going to buy all this US debt. The answer's simple: stablecoins. You heard that right. The same crypto instruments they once sneered at are now being weaponized as the quietest buyer of US Treasuries the world has ever seen. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent didn't just let the cat out of the bag. He left the bag unzipped and said, $2 trillion in stablecoin market cap? Absolutely. We're heading there, as if it's not just a prediction, but a carefully engineered inevitability. The debt-stuffing mechanism. Here's how the hustle works. 1. U.S. banks get stuffed with treasuries. Why? Because supplementary leverage ratio tweaks make it cheap and easy for them to hold government paper without choking on capital requirements. 2. Stablecoin issuers back their tokens with those treasuries. No lending, no wild rehypothecation, just a pile of government IOUs acting as stable reserves. 3. Digital dollars flood the global system. Offshore markets get their dollar fix while the U.S. avoids spiking domestic money supply numbers. It's brilliant in the same way a magician's trick is brilliant. The misdirection is seamless. The public sees innovation in payments, not the fiscal plumbing that's bailing out the ship. Shadow QE in a fintech wrapper. Make no mistake, this is quantitative easing, just not the kind you remember. Instead of the Federal Reserve loading up its balance sheet and triggering inflation debates, the Treasury is outsourcing debt absorption to stablecoin pipes. Every Treasury bill locked into these digital vaults is another piece of government debt sterilized, hidden behind the glossy facade of financial modernization. But here's the kicker. If these reserves stay ring-fenced, this loop is non-inflationary. No credit bleed, no broad money creation. Stablecoins become a digital sponge, soaking up issuance without soaking the economy. Yet the moment regulators or banks decide to get creative, fractionalizing those reserves or rehypothecating them like repo collateral, all hell breaks loose. That's when $2 trillion in stablecoins transforms into a shadow banking rocket engine, pumping credit into every corner of the market. The quiet part out loud. When Bessent floated the $2 trillion number, it wasn't a slip, it was a signal. A green light to Wall Street and the stablecoin giants that this is the plan. The world keeps demanding dollars. The U.S. keeps needing buyers for its ever-growing debt pile. Stablecoins become the bridge, a new offshore dollar empire that doesn't show up on the Federal Reserve's balance sheet. This isn't policy. It's sleight-of-hand fiscal engineering dressed up as innovation. The Flint West take. What's really happening here? The U.S. government has found a way to outsource its debt monetization to the crypto rails. Circle, Tether, PayPal, and any U.S. banks now planning to issue stablecoins themselves aren't just fintech players anymore. They're fast becoming extensions of Treasury demand. Every time someone mints a stablecoin, they're indirectly financing Uncle Sam. And I can't shake the feeling that the next time Bessent takes the mic, he might as well say, open quote, "We didn't fix the debt problem. We just digitized it and called it progress." Close quote. You want the truth? The stablecoin boom isn't a crypto story, it's a Treasury story. And the next time someone tells you stablecoins are about payments or innovation, remember this: they're really about who's holding the bag of US debt. And right now, that bag is getting stuffed to the brim.